CCG-centric video games occupy a very weird space. Their entire goal is to recreate the experience of playing a game that's largely dictated by how many booster packs of cards you're willing to shell out for in order to augment your collection. There might be some trading or upgrading mechanics available, but for the most part, you're throwing funny money around to try to build up a stock of cards, which are, of course, non-transferable to the real world. Yu-Gi-Oh! Thrived in this paradigm. Magic just let you buy, or shinyify, your cards with real cash. Pokemon blended the two by reflecting your real-world purchases in-game. Card City Knights doesn't have any of those recognizable names, but it does have one thing going for it. It really looks like Triple Triad from Final Fantasy VIII. Doesn't play a thing like it, though. I think it's actually more fun. You and your opponent square off, 25 to 40 card decks at the ready, taking turns playing cards on your own 3x3 board with the aim of aligning the arrows of 3 icons worth of cards. Connect 3 attack cards to damage your opponent directly or debilitate a card on their board, connect shield cards to restore your own HP, or make a revive combo to undisable a damaged card on your side. You can win either by running your enemy out of health or by filling their board and rendering them unable to play further, thus claiming that game in a best out of 1, 3, or 5 match. Emerge victorious and you get a booster pack and some cash, which can be used to obtain more cards or custom boards like a pizza box or a plate covered in breakfast foods. Man, more card games need bacon and eggs. Ludosity's art style gives the whole game a particularly awesome, cartoony vibe, featuring cameos by the cast members of some of their other titles, like Muri, Bob Came in Pieces, and Ittle Dew. Not exactly Pikachu or that fearsome Alakazam Chansey Pokemon Center deck, but after just a couple games, you'll feel comfortable enough with these characters to want to investigate some of their other games, which I get the feeling is the main thrust of this offering. And honestly, if this is the new face of video game advertising, I'm fine with it. Sure, it lacks any kind of multiplayer connectivity that a game like this would seem to demand, but hey, it's cheap, it's fun, and the soundtrack is pretty freaking awesome. Also, there's a slew of backhanded references from Dragon Ball to those incredibly ugly statues that populate the first room of every dungeon of The Legend of Zelda. Even though the lack of multiplayer holds it back a bit, Card City Knights is a welcome breath of fresh air into the often hyper-commercialized, non-collectible CCG space. And until we get an official version of Netrunner, this'll have to do. It's got everything you want: deck construction, beating the paint off of miscreants in your way, alchemically smashing cards together into new cards and some truly weird science, finally collecting the legendary cards and challenging for the title at a nearby casino, just without the impetus to go out and buy packs and packs of real cards that'll occupy a shoebox within the month. Instead, you're just driven to buy more video games, and I'm quite fine with that. Now I have to lose the Laguna card and fail to pick up some women playing a piano? I could never figure this part out.